Hello students, I want to welcome class 9 for this online class. Subject Computer Science, Chapter 5, Photoshop, Part 2, Section 8. We are going to discuss in this video. The previous class we discussed Part 1, Section 17, and this class we are going to discuss Part 2. So I want all of you to pay attention as we go through this lesson. Students, can anyone tell what is the recap what we have done in the previous class? I hope you all are viewing your videos and watching them. Yes, we studied about Photoshop, pixel, file format, pen tool, eyedropper tool, zoom tool, hand tool, blur tool. So these are the topics that we have discussed in the previous class. In this class, what are the topics that we are going to discuss? I know that you all are reading as you are watching this video. Yes, these are the topics that we are going to discuss in this class. Okay, crop tool, slice tool, magic wand tool, color, swatches, styles, layers, layer, panel. So these are the topics that we are going to discuss. So students, please pay attention as we go through this lesson now. Okay, shall we start now? First, we'll start with crop tool. We'll start with crop tool. Okay. Crop tool is talking about what? Exactly what we learn in a crop tool. You all are very perfect in cropping. Yes, in phone and all. Okay, when you open a picture, okay, you want to crop, you want to make it a small, or you want to make it in a proper shape. Okay, that is called your cropping. Okay, first we need to select that crop tool. Okay, cropping is one of the common operations done in Photoshop, and this tool helps to crop a portion of the image and by default hides the pixels instead of deleting them. Okay, it will help you exactly how to crop the tools, the portion of the image, that particular portion of the image, and by default it hides the pixels instead of deleting them. Okay, the crop tool image is also there. The tool which you have opened for the crop, even that image is there. Okay, it will not get deleted until we delete it from the phone. Okay, activate the crop tool by clicking on it from the toolbox, then click and drag on the image to be cropped. To be cropped. After selecting, hit the enter key. Now only the selected portion of the image appears on the screen, and the rest of the image is hidden. Okay, whatever the portion you have cropped, only that image will be seen to you, and whatever the picture you have cropped already but that will not get deleted, that will be hidden. Okay, that will be kept in your phone. Okay, if you want to use it for next time, you can use it. So that is how you need to crop your tool. Okay, next, slice tool. Okay, slice tool is used for what? Okay, slice tool. Slice tool is used to divide an image. Slice tool is used to divide an image. Okay, it is used to divide an image and then into different sections. You can rearrange the pieces of the image. You can rearrange the pieces of the image as per your imagination. Okay, and you can save the pieces in a different file format and different comparison setting. This tool particularly useful for web designers. Okay, slice tool is used to divide an image into a sections, into a different kinds of sections, and you can rearrange the pieces of the image. You can rearrange the pieces of the image, okay, and then as per your imagination, okay, whatever you think, okay, you save that piece of a particular picture in a different file format, okay. After you save it, and this tool is particularly used for a web designer now, so you can change that now, and it will activate the slice tool. Then click on the small triangle found at the bottom. Click on the small triangle called bottom, okay, of the crop tool. Now select the slice tool from the available tools and click and drag on the image to select that particular image. Now you can click and move the portion to a different positions. Okay, you can make it in a copies, different kinds of copies. This the first one is the original copy, okay, and then second one you have selected an area with the slice tool, and then third one you will modify that, okay, you will modify that picture clearly, okay, you will modify with the slice select tool, and then you give okay button, then your slice tool will look in a perfect manner. Okay, next we are seeing is magic wand tool. Okay, this tool selects the area based on the pixels. This tool selects the area based on the pixels of same color, okay, same color. The color of the selected portion, okay, the color of the selected portion can be changed. The color of the selected portion can be changed with the help of paint. With the help of paint bucket tool. With the help of paint bucket tool. And this tool works best with the image that have been limited number of colors. By using this tool, the user, okay, by using this tool, the user needs to select only once, and the tool will select pixels that are very similar to each other. The tool is disadvantage only when the images need more than a few clicks, okay, more than a few clicks. Okay, we have some examples that we need to know. We have to follow the steps. For that, each step will make you understand. Okay, you can, when you open the textbook, it is in the page 78. Okay, page 78. I want you to follow this carefully when you open this magic wand tool. Okay, then you will understand clearly how to operate this tool. Example, to change the color of the arrow, okay, using the arrow magic wand tool, follow the steps which are given below. The step 1 is open the image first. The step 2, select the magic wand tool from the toolbox. And step 3, click on the portion of the image whose color is to be modified. Okay, and the arrow mark is our example. Okay, arrow mark, okay, it is turned, okay, and arrow mark is our example. And step 4, the area gets selected based on the pixel color. Whatever color you want, that color is selected to your pixel. Now step 5, okay, step 5, select the color from the color box which is found on the right side on the window, and then click on the paint bucket tool. And step 6, clicking on the selected area will replace the old color with the new color. Okay, I am going to repeat all the steps again. First step, it is talking about the opening the image, how to open the image. And step 2, select the magic wand tool from the toolbox. And step 3, click on the portion of the particular image. whatever image you have selected, click on the particular portion of the image whose color is to be modified. Then arrow mark is our example. So arrow mark, you can see that, okay, and take that as an example. And step 4, the area gets selected based on the pixel color. And step 5, select the color from the color box which is found on the right side of the window, and then click on the paint bucket tool. Then the last step is very easy. Then clicking on the selected area will replace the old color with the new color. Any kind of colors, whatever colors you have selected, that colors will be selected. Okay, so this is how the magic wand tool will make us understand. These are the steps that we need to follow. Okay, our next topic is color. The color palette. Okay, it displays the current foreground and background. Okay, inside the picture and outside the picture. Background and inside the picture. Color of the image with the RGB, okay, values. You can select the foreground and background color of the image by using the sliders. By using the sliders, you can see the picture over there. The picture clearly tells you. And you can also select a spectrum color from the color ramp found at the bottom of the color palette. Okay, the color palette displays the current foreground and background, okay, inside the picture and outside the picture of the image with the RGB values. You can select the foreground and background color of the image by using the sliders. And then now you have to select a spectrum color ramp found at the bottom of the color palette. So this is how you need to put the colors to a particular images, whatever you select it. The next one is the switches. Okay, by using this palette you can select the foreground and background color for the image. Okay, see, so many colors are to be seen. You can see in the picture many colors. Select the best color, whatever you want, select that best color for your image. And to activate the switches palette, click on Windows. Okay, and switches is the toggle switch which gets activated by the clicking on it. When you select it, it will get activated automatically. So the color will get into your image. The color will get into your image. If you think that color is not good and it's not suiting for your image, you can even change it immediately. You can even change it immediately. However, you feel convenience, okay, according to your ideas, you can place the best color in your image. Okay, next, styles. What are the styles that you have to use for your images? By using the styles palette, okay, by using the style palette, you can view and select and apply preset layer styles. You can change the layer style by using the present layer available, or you can even add a new style to the styles palette using the create a new style icon found at the bottom of the style palette. Okay, by using the styles palettes, you can view the select and then apply the preset layer styles. Whatever styles you want, you can apply it. You can even change the layer styles by using the present layer available, or you can even add. Okay, different kinds of styles to your palette. Okay, students. The next we can see is, okay, layer. What is a layer? Layer is like a glass sheet. Okay, layers are like a glass sheet. It is one of the most important tools that are used to edit photographs. Every Photoshop image contains one or more layers. Okay, and layers can be edited independently. It is edited independently without affecting the other parts of the image. Without affecting the other parts of the image. Okay. And layer panels, what are they? Okay. It's not affecting to the, and one more we have is layer panel. Layer panel consists of, okay, layer panels consist of the names of all the layers present in the file. To display the layer panel, first we need to click on the window layers. Okay, and the layer panel appears as shown below. Okay, this is what the layer and the layer panel both are talking about. Okay, this is the layer that we are talking, and then next we are talking about the layer panels. Okay, till here we have completed our lesson part 2. Students, I want you to go through your lesson here, and then please see the part 1 properly and part 2 follow. Open your textbook. Okay, whatever I said, the points, please go through it, and in part 3 again I will explain you in details regarding this lesson. Till then, take care of yourself, students. Thank you all for listening to this video. See you all in the next class.